there's one piece of good news before we get into some like fucking the real nitty gritty of this episode, and this is a big news for Danny. But I just like to bring news to the people and bring news that's going to make you happy. So a new report has come in from a magazine. Sex with a micropenis can be a mind-bendingly good experience.
Oh yeah, I wrote that.
yeah.
Wait, I didn't tell you that. I was
You send that to your chick.
I was in the New York Post.
You go. Yeah, so that's big news, but also it very much is this is one of the articles, kind of what they're doing with dad bods for a while, where they think that they can get guys on board with like articles about how like, you know, being fat and gross is actually awesome.
Yep.
If they think they're gonna give one, like they're gonna start doing that, like being like 1'1's great, and like being a fat man's good. They think that they're gonna get guys on board.
Dude,
with
I
their
literally
stuff.
read that article and I go, no guy read this article and feels better about themselves.
No,
They're
way.
like, oh.
Can you imagine getting this sent to you if you have a micropenis too?
Oh my god. like a girl who's like kind of like, she's like, hey, just so you know, and you go, I didn't think it was that micro.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think it was that micro.
I thought it was a mini. just this is how I find out I have a micro.
Well, they sort of do the thing where it's like, because girls move as a collective, right? It's very hard to get guys all on board with something like as a unit. Because girls, it's like, they even like with the slut shaming and all that stuff, right? Like the few girls that have like fucked 100 guys basically got like all the normal ones on board. Like there's nothing wrong with us, and they got them championing it. Like fat girls will get normal girls like being like, we're actually hot. And you'll get like hot girls out there being like, they're actually beautiful. Like you're never going to get guys you're never going to get like a bodybuilder guy out there like championing like it's actually just as good to be skinny.
Yeah. It's Micro Penis Awareness Day on fucking Twitter.
And you have
go guys, show your micro peens.
Yeah, you're never gonna get like
just like no responses.
What's that big porn star's name? That probably the biggest guy.
Ron Jeremy?
No. The one after him. He has the name of someone else.
Peter North.
Peter North. I knew he knew. yeah. Peter North is out there like making a video being like, I have a big dick, but even if I didn't.
Yeah. That'd be the most fucking. Peter North goes, it's okay, guys, and you go, well, yeah, I'm sure you'd say that, Peter North.
Well, that's the thing. That's what you get like when you see these hot celebrities being like, being obese is actually fucking just as good, if not better, right? That's kind of the gist about that. But there's also something funny about it too. Is like they go, it's the same thing. Norm Macdonald used to make this joke before he passed.
But he was still alive?
Before he passed. He goes, some say that size matters, but maybe that's a load of rubbish after all. Elizabeth McGrath, a San Francisco romantic sex therapist, revealed that she revealed this. Big reveal. She revealed that sex with a micropenis can actually lead to more pleasure and beneficial for both parties. But it would actually be more pleasure.
I mean, more pleasure? Well, like, can we not lie blatantly? Can we just be like, it could be the same?
Well, that's the thing. They're trying to apply their formula to this, but
it's more.
The Norm joke that he always said was, and they'd be like, oh, yeah, it was like, you know, but it's how they work it. It's like, yeah, as opposed to the guys with big dicks that for some reason can't work it. It's like they both like, well, he's like assuming, if you take all things the same and you take a guy with like a normal sized dick and a guy with a micro penis and for some reason the normal guy puts it in like, where am I?
He just stays there.
He's fucking the lampshade.
He
and
just waits for it to end. He just puts it in and then he just goes.
Yeah, exactly.
He freezes like a possum.
Well, yeah, you go, given the fact that the guy with the normal dong, like, really, really doesn't know what he's facing the wrong way. He's trying to put it in their armpit.
Yeah.
But in that case, you go, okay, maybe it was just better to get eaten out by the micropenis.
Yeah.
But she goes, and also it's like this is the kind of the same thing as like the Elizabeth McGrath also probably wrote another article being like, and also lesbian sex is also just as good. Maybe no dick at all is just as good.
I mean, it is reasonable to think that someone with a micro penis will get really, really good at eating pussy.
Yeah, almost you just don't even want to have sex at that point. It's like being to just be stink.
Yeah.
Prosties maybe.
I don't know. Yeah.
Because if it's like normal, you just like, okay, I have to eat out for fucking hour every time, and that's my thing to like earn my keep.
Earn my keep, yeah. It is what is interesting too in that article. They said that the percentage of micropenis people is 0.6%, which is actually the same amount of people as trans people, which
Really?
is kind of a bummer because you're like, if you're a trans like man,
If
and
only
woman,
you could match
if
it
only
up.
you had the micropenis, right? Like if they
You
could do
could
some
match
sort
up.
of like Freaky Friday thing where they like swap brains with the micropenis guys, and
That'd
then
be perfect.
imagine you're a brain with a fucking like you're a trans woman who's about to cut it off, and then you're a fucking micropenis dude. You put your brain into this person with this huge hog.
See, that's what I'm
Switch.
thinking, you know what I See,
And
you're
then-
actually sort of trying to solve the problems, and they're
Yeah.
just really talking shit. No, she urged that foreplay and oral sex shouldn't just be seen as a starter course. So it should be seen as the main event.
Yeah.
It's not going to be the main event ever in my scenario. That's for fucking sure. Having a micropenis would suck, dude. It's so much foreplay. you have to just be down there. You have to do so much of that.
Oh, you got to do all the things.
Black micropenis, dude, would be the fucking, obviously, the absolute worst.
That would be tough, yeah.
You'd have to go for the enlargement at that point. It can't get worse.
I'm honestly
Why not?
surprised.
They just
with,
go for the
with,
enlargement.
like,
If it happens, it happens.
you know, I'm surprised with all the stuff going on in the field of, you know, biosciences and whatnot that they just don't have a thing for that yet.
They've been trying. I mean,
they will probably.
I've
But
been doing that joke on stage, but there's this guy who died.
Yeah, I know the guy who died.
Yeah, and I've been saying that he died getting the enlargement.
saying, but
and
why
they
don't they
should
have
to
one-
do the funeral where they should have to do the funeral where everyone comes by and pays their respects and give it a chance to shine. Open casket, dick out. He died for this thing.
But like, what was him? Like they put the air balloon in it and you pump it up?
I don't know which one he got.
I've heard of the air balloon one. I'm saying, why haven't they just?
I think there's one they put you under, and then they get a team of little people come in, and they all tug it, and they go hi ho, hi ho, and they have like
a rope over their
they have,
shoulder.
they have like a rope over their shoulder, and all of them like gypsy fairies come in,
Oh,
and they
yeah.
all sort of they stretch it out, but it rips and tears, and then the healing fairy comes in and heals it back
Heals
up
it
or something like
As a
that.
bigger dong.
Yeah. Yeah, 1 in 200 people does seem like, I guess, they said one of the biggest areas this works is for boosting pleasure with reiterating the fact that normal doesn't exist. And you go, well, it's 1 in 200 people, so it seems like you could probably say there's a normal and
I
abnormal.
mean, there's a bell curve for a reason. You have a 4 standard deviation penis.
But, okay.